assume that you're the leader of this party for your people. Perfect. I'm here to check you in for the guided hunt. So you have you including 3 other people, correct? Okay. Okay. So can you give me their names real quick? Okay. Okay. And then, can you go ahead and give me your name real quick? Perfect. Okay. So, since you're the leader of the party, I'm going to be dealing with you directly. If you want to go ahead and have your friends there, go ahead and start brushing in the blinds. That'd be perfect. Make sure it's completely covered, all the netting is filled, and yep. Exactly, yep. Okay. Yep. Alright, perfect. Let's start with getting your license numbers written down. Yep, no, just yours is all I need. And then sign here basically saying that you're responsible for anything that happens to you or any of your hunting party out here. It wouldn't be on us at the guiding company. Yep, just go ahead and sign there. And there. Yep, and right there one more time. And just perfect. Perfect, thank you very much. Just finish filling some of this out. Now, are you familiar with the bag limits here in the mid-zone? Alright, well, the daily bag limit for ducks is 6. No more than 4 mallards, 2 of which can be hens, 3 wood ducks, 2 redheads, 2 canvasbacks, 2 black ducks, although I doubt we'll be seeing any of those, 3 scubs. If we're lucky, we'll see 1 pintail, and that's as many as you can get. 5 mergansers, maximum of 2 hooded. Alright, and then for geese, it is 5 dark geese, as in Canada, and one of those can be a brant. And then 20 light geese, snows, blues, Ross, etc. Can you just sign here basically saying you understand that these are your daily limits? Yep. Perfect, I appreciate it. Alright, let's go through. Let's check your guns in. Let's check your guns in. Let me take my calls off now. Since they're brushing in blinds and we still have another, I'd say another 20-ish minutes until shooting light. We've got time, we've got time. Alright. This is one of their guns then. We're just checking to make sure all guns that are shot here today are perfectly safe to be shooting. So, checking to make sure the safety works. The slides. Chokes are nice and tight, so this is, you can't read it as it is, but I'm gonna guess it's an Indian Creek, just by the looks of it. Yeah. That was a little loose, so it's a good thing we checked that. the tube in there. So, yep. So in this state, you can only have 3 shells in your gun at a time. So, Stoger M3000 is. Yeah. Gun can shoot 2 3/4 to 3-inch shells. Now, what kind of shells do they have with this? Never mind. We'll get to the shells. We'll do all the shells at once. Everyone's allowed 1 box of their own, and then the rest we supply. So. Let's move on to the next gun. Alright, here we have the Remington 870 Express Magnum. Now, this is an old gun. Wood stock. It's got plenty of marks in it. Built-in choke. Bead sight. It's really nice. Alright, this gun's all clear. We're just gonna go ahead and put this down. The magnifique of bird guns. This is the Browning A5 Wicked Wing. Good job. Now this gun I firmly believe might be one of Browning's best guns. One of the best guns in general for killing waterfowl. Super light, super durable. I have one of these myself. Dropped it in a swamp once and used it as a paddle. Continued the rest of the day. Took it out, dumped the water out. Still shot my limit of birds that day, so. What's nice is if you have gloves, your hands are cold. Sometimes the button can be a little hard to. Touch to put your slide back forward, but as you can see on this one, it's bigger than my thumb. Moving on to the last gun is a beautiful one. Now, may not be my top pick, but probably the prettiest of the bunch. This one's yours. Well, this pointer is very beautiful. Double barrel, double chokes, 2 different patterns, 2 different options. should we have a range shots? Beautiful, beautiful wood. Turkey, huh? It's a 20 gauge, chambered in 3. You can get 3-inch. You plan on shooting 3-inch to this today? Beautiful. Alright, now that these are all checked in, let's go ahead and check your ammo in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 guns checked in. We're going to go with 3 12 gauges. Stoker, Browning, Remington. And then for the 20 gauge, we've got a winner. You hunt doves with this quite often then, huh? Pheasants, grouse, just about any bird then. Gotcha. Yep. Tubes, chokes, licenses, guns. Alright, so let's go ahead and start checking your ammo. Plated steel shot on 20 gauge 3-inch 7/8 ounce 1500 FPS 2 shot 25 shells box. Nice. So for your 20 gauge you're shooting the Flyway series. I'm just checking for rusty bullets. Some people bring a box in that they never shot, but they brought out to the field, and bullets are all rusty, and as you know, that's a liability we can't have that here. So we're going to be using 3-inch 12 gauge heavy steel shot for the Stoker then. Okay. Let's see, 12 gauge, also 3-inch Federal speed shot. Now who's shooting this one? So the person who's using the Remington 870 Express Magnum, are they aware that this heavy steel in their box box here, and this is why we check things, so you might want to let them know. I'm just going to put these shells back in there for them. But do let them know. Federal Premium Black Cloud. 2-shot steel. Very pricey nowadays. What are these going? $45 a box. 25. Steel. Beautiful bullet though. Nice shell. It really is. Let's see here. We have one box heavy steel, 12 gauge. Then we have 12 gauge, one box Black Cloud. Federal Speed Shock, 12 gauge, mixed box with heavy steel. And then the flyway sig, yes, for the 20 gauge. Yep, over under. There we go. Alright, well, seems like they're almost done brushing in their blinds. And now we do have a way we'd like to set up our decoys today. So as you can see here, these are going to be our blinds right here. As you can see, they're brushing them right behind you. We have the spread behind us already done, but I would like 3 wider spreads. I'd say put 2 shells. We have a couple of avian X's. Go ahead and put about 3 avian X's, 2 shells, 2 silhouettes, and then 1 Bigfoot in each of these. And then just mix it up a little bit, throw a couple more randoms in there if you can. Yeah, that way they don't think about landing behind us unless it's going to be way out of our shots. We don't have to worry about them. Hopefully with the spread here, they're going to feel more comfortable landing right here, right in front of where we need them to be. So, we have quite a few of these Amazon decoys. They're on sale right now for 6 of these. It's $84, but they're not the highest quality. They'll definitely do the job here in early season. I mean, not early. Birds definitely aren't all here yet, so. If you want to go ahead and grab the stakes, we're going to go ahead and throw at least 6 dozen of these out. on the far north side. Just because that's where they've been landing, but we can't set up there due to the marsh, so we're going to have to set it further away so we don't spook them off. But if we can sneak some of these decoys in, a couple dozen, then they won't think about going where they're supposed to be going because it's going to be too crowded, and our opening here is going to be the perfect spot for them to go. So, are you going to be running calls today? Okay. Well, I've got a couple different duck calls here, as well as a couple goose calls, the wood duck call, the whistle. Yep. So let's finish getting these decoys set up. Looks like shooting light's in about 10 minutes. We gotta be quick. Can't load our guns until shooting light hits. So let's be quick. Let's get these decoys set up and let's get the blinds ready on.